How's it going, guys? Hope you all are doing great. This is E-Vlog coming to you live, and welcome back on another episode on Ranking of Kings, episode 20. Now, on the previous episode, I get to say that the previous episode was a detailed, well thought out episode. We saw the history between Bosse and Miranjo and how things took a bizarre turn on Miranjo's life. Towards the ending of the previous episode, the four bastions has decided to take on Ouken all at the same time. Now, this can either go so well or it will go so bad, because from what we know about Ouken, he is more at his best when cornered. So I hope that the four bastions are gonna come at him like they're gonna kill him. That may be the only chance they may have subduing him. So, without further ado, let's check out the next episode and see what took place. This should be interesting conversation. And I believe Boji can also see his mother, the spirit of his mother on the other side as well. He can see the spirit of his mother. I actually thought that the day we were gonna give us a side story about her mother and everything. Hmm? Oh my goodness. Nande Tokota. Do tu Tokoda. What does Despa mean about this? Do tu Tokoda. What does he mean? That he has a feeling that this is going to be a bad news bearer. And based on how Miranjo's mother and Boji's mother is looking at Miranjo, it doesn't look like that's a good look. There are and I think I said this on the previous episode in my review, that from that look shows like they are disappointed in Miranjo. They are not happy because it was Miranjo that killed Boji's mother. Maybe Boji's mother's spirit. The woman still has grudges against Miranjo, and you know, there is no better time to get her revenge than now. Are they gonna fight each other or what? But they can't get to the other. I don't know what Despa means by this, but hopefully it won't turn things, or it won't make things worse than it already is. You know what I mean? Hopefully this will be a better way forward and not backwards. I just hope. Did you guys see that title? Fina. She's holding a grudge. Doshte nano. That moment that I've always talked about that we didn't see what happened between Miranjo. It was this deep. This is the second time she has betrayed him. So that was what happened. She doesn't. She's not holding grudges anymore. I guess that's the reason why she's no longer holding any grudges against her because she wins. She's given up. She's given up her energy. Nothing else. Inai. Nothing else matters, huh? Boji doesn't have the heart for that. He just can't. He doesn't have the heart. Despa has all these powers? It must be the deal she made with the demon. They should have showed us how they got to this point. The four Bastion, how did they get to this point? Ripping his head off, ripping his head out of his body. Sweet! Why would you play that risk? This is idiotic. Why would you hug him like that when you know how he is? It's gonna. Sweet! Bokuro. Sweet! He got knifed. All five of them are down. Data can see. The only solution is you. Data can see Miranjo's memories. Or is it Bosse's memory? Now Data knows who he's been conversating with this whole time. Hmm. I thought she was healing them. I thought she healed them up. I guess Miranda was supposed to heal them, but for some reason, she changed her mind. But she brought Kaji back. Make sure Ouken doesn't see you. There's no getting around this man, is it? There is no getting around this man. Bosse! What is he gonna do here? Is he gonna kill his own son? What? No, Kage, no. Don't. Damn. Ooh. Bibim. What are you doing, Bibim? Have you forgotten who you're messing with? No. No attack will. Really? Don't tell me that he has seen the advantage to take his own son out for good. Nanda Korewa. He has a healing power as well? Queen Hailing, that's not Data. That's Bosse. You better stay where you are. This man haven't done a thing ever since he this man has never done anything ever since he came back to life. And the one thing he does is healing everyone. Well, the fight is not over till it's over yet. Don't rejoice yet. There is still Ouken there. Because unless Miranjo calls him off, he will continue coming. He's gonna take on Ouken? That's why he's hoping that they finish each other off, they kill each other. It will be easier for everybody else. He can only use less half of his power. Hmm. If I remember correctly, Bosse did favor Boji, his first son. You know, he does. The stage has been set. Woo! Now we have a fight on our hands. Now we have a fight on our hand. Hmm? Woo! Sweet! What the easy? One hit. He split Ouken up with one hit. He continues to hammer on Ouken. We have a fight on our hands, guys. We have a fight on our hands. But the thing though, the more Ouken gets cornered, the more stronger he gets. Soy! 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 What is he doing now? Ooh, he condensed Ouken into small particles or something. Oh, he's trying something. He's trying to subdue Ouken here. What is he doing? He's gonna squeeze him. He's gonna bury him in that boulder? Shove him in there so that he can no longer regenerate. Is that what he's trying to do? Is Ouken screaming? Is he in pain? At any moment, things can take a different turn at any moment right now. What is Boji trying to do? Take on his father now? Suge! Sugoi! Suge na! Sorry! Oh my goodness, what an episode. This episode tops the previous episode for me right now. This is one of the best episodes ever as it stands. Now, Bosse, who have not done anything, who hasn't done a single thing ever since his return. For some reason, he feels the need to step out and do something. And he's gonna take on Ouken. And he took on Ouken. And he just literally made Ouken look like he is nothing. I mean, we've seen what Ouken is able to do. We've seen how many people Ouken has taken down. We see time and time again, Ouken cannot and can never be stopped. But against Bosse, Bosse made him look like he's nothing. Now, even though, listen good, listen carefully, guys, listen carefully. Even though it looks like Bosse is winning right now, even though it looks like he has the edge, based on what we know about Ouken, based on what his brother Despot said about him, when he's cornered like this, when he's pushed like this, that's when he starts tapping into his berserker ability. And from what we can see, no one has pressured his immortality like Bosse. Watching him fight thus far, no one has took the fight to him like this, like Bosse, meaning that he's been cornered. And seeing what Bosse is about to do to him, I actually thought that Bosse is going to squeeze him, condense his immortality, condense the iron, the material, the substance, the molecule in that metal, condense it so hard that it's going to become a new material or a new substance. We've seen him do that with boulders. We've seen him do it with trees. We've seen him condense substance so hard that it becomes gold. It becomes diamond. I actually thought that's the ability or that's the move he's going for, but that wasn't it. I guess he couldn't do it. He figures out a way to trap Ouken's immortality, condense it, and trap it in one ball. It digs out a huge ass boulder, creates a single hole, and he's about to bury Ouken in there. Well, you can say that with his power, with his invisibility strength, enormous strength, freakish strength, he may be able to trap Ouken, but I don't think it will work in the long term. He may be able to trap him temporarily, right? He may be able to subdue him temporarily, but if he leaves Ouken alone, Ouken will definitely figure out a way. It may take time. It may take days, weeks, months, even years, but Ouken will end up coming out of that thing because Ouken is liquid itself. Liquid touches rock long enough, rock will give way because liquid water will definitely carve its own path. Water will definitely find a single path, pressure it well enough to carve its own path through a huge rock or even a huge mountain. We've seen it many times. For most of you guys who know about Grand Canyon, you know that Grand Canyon itself, what shaped it the way it shaped was water. Water was what created Grand Canyon the way it is. So even though Bosse trapped Ouken there, Ouken will not stay there forever. The more he continues to pressure the rock, the more it will carve a path that will lead him out of that captivity. But Bosse didn't finish what he was going to do before Boji interrupted him, or before the four bastions with Hukuro interrupted him, and then I felt like he was actually about to attack them. Yeah, what's the point healing them and now wanting to attack them? He wanted to kill them. He wanted to attack them for interrupting him. And then Boji steps in on their behalf. So, on the next upcoming episode, we are going to see Bosse versus Boji, or Boji versus Bosse. That will be an interesting fight to see, because seeing what Bosse can be able to do, and I guess this is not all he can do. He can do more than this, because we haven't seen him get pressured. And again, remember guys, he took on Ouken with his half strength. He took on Ouken half strength. He didn't take on Ouken with his full powers. Had he taken Ouken on with his full powers, I wonder what could have happened. Because he fought Ouken with half of his powers. And he's able to inflict this much damage and this much brutality on Ouken. I can go on and on, man, but I guess I'm going to digress it here. And let's just take 1 week to dwell. Take 1 week to kind of take everything that just happened on this particular episode. Take 1 week to digest everything, and then next week we're going to see how this showdown is going to end. What will be the resolve of it all? Because Miranjo is sitting inside the mirror, watching what is going on. She's not saying anything, and you see the relationship between the two. When Miranjo was doing what she was doing, Bosse didn't interfere. Bosse just let her do what she wanted to do. Bosse even approved of what she was doing. And now Bosse has stepped in to do his own thing. Miranjo is not stepping in his way in any way, shape, or form. Miranjo is not doing anything. Which means these two, like, their relationship is very interesting. they really has each other's backs, right? They believe in each other's will and each other's way and each other's method. When one of them wants to do what they want to do, the other one steps back and allow it, even if it means contradicting or putting their own plans in jeopardy in some way, shape, or form. They wouldn't do anything because Miranjo ain't doing anything. She's not controlling anyone or summoning or anything. On that note, stay safe, keep on keeping on. Oh my, oh my. Sorry.